Greetings loyal subscribers and honoured guests. Welcome back to another episode of Covertape Chaos Zzapped. It's going to be a pretty short one this time as there are just a couple of things on the tape for us to play with. Before we get there though, let's take a brief look at the magazine itself. We can see that Smash TV was the cover star this time around, and it's a great game even on the C64. The controls lack some of the refinement seen on other platforms, but the gameplay is pretty much all there, and they made a decent attempt with the visuals as well. Elsewhere, there is now a full review of one of the last issue's preview games, Battle Command, and the team also look at the WWF game. So now, let's head over to the tape proper and enjoy the games. Following on from the original Spy vs Spy that we got last time, we have Spy vs Spy the Island Caper. White Spy and Black Spy have both parachuted onto the same island in order to complete an important mission before the other one can, or before the volcano erupts, completely destroying everything. The gameplay of this one is very similar to the last one, except that instead of a bunch of different items such as documents and a briefcase and so on, this time you are looking for 3 pieces of a missile that need to be assembled in the correct order, and then used to get to a submarine which is waiting offshore somewhere around the island. Once again you have access to a range of booby traps such as coconut mines that you can bury under the sand, or a shovel that you can use to dig a pit and then place a deadly stake at the bottom of it. It took me a few attempts to get the hang of this one, but eventually I did manage to kill the Black Spy and assemble the missile before choosing the incorrect exit and drowning. Putting the missile together can be a little bit fiddly. Once again, this is another game that would truly excel when enjoyed with another player, but I did still enjoy myself going up against the CPU. The Zzapped crew gave Spy vs Spy the Island Caper an overall score of 92%, and concluded with, "Fans of the original won't be disappointed." I found it slightly easier to play than the original personally. We'll see how I get on with the third game in the series on the next episode. On the other side of the tape is Boulderdash 4 and the Boulderdash Construction Kit, which, as you can probably guess, allows you to create your own puzzle levels for Rockford to navigate his way around. I've never really been a big fan of the Boulderdash games. I'm just not good at them for a start, which has a lot to do with it. The difficulty of the stages featured within this fourth game do appear to be especially high, which makes sense because it would be aimed at experienced players, but it does mean I stand very little chance of making much headway in them, unfortunately. For anyone not familiar with this series, you control a little chap called Rockford, who became something of an unofficial mascot for Zzapped, often appearing in the margins making little comments. The goal in each of the stages is to collect all of the gems while avoiding the various hazards and enemies, such as boulders, endlessly replicating amoebas, and many more. The construction kit part of the game does appear to be fully featured and quite powerful, allowing you to make some fiendish levels once you learn how to use it. The Zzapped team gave the kit a massive score of 97% and capped off their review with the definitive purchase for Boulderdash fans. That brings episode 24 to a close, and this time the Spy vs Spy game was definitely my favourite. The next issue of Modern Zzapped is just around the corner, which means that there will be a new episode of Covermount Chaos Zzapped The Next Generation in a fortnight, and then episode 25 of Classic Zzapped will return 2 weeks after that. This current season will be ending after episode 26, but have no fear, I will be back with the final run of episodes in 2023. And in the meantime, I'm going to be bringing back Compilation Station 64 so that you get your fortnightly dose of C64 entertainment. I may even have a special episode dedicated to the upcoming C64 Evercade collection and the games that are going to be included on it. So then, thanks for watching, see you on the next one, and in the meantime, take care.